Okay, who's gonna tell the older generations about the language and slang update? Because we are getting lost in translation way too much. Okay, my mom will be like, are you and your sister gonna hook up with your brothers later? Well, I hope not. No, unless I want a baby with 3 arms, mom, no. Okay, and perhaps, can we go back to saying friends instead of girlfriends? Because then I'm confused. When you start casually talking about your husband and kids, this whole time I thought something else was going on. Just the main issue I have with it is everything that comes out of an older person's mouth has like this unintentional freaky connotation to it. It's like, why are you saying good girl in 2024? All I did was unload the dishwasher, so please keep that one to yourself. Like, I understand what they're trying to say, but there are other words. So like, why turn on and turn off? There's another one. Oh, no sweet tea at this restaurant. Big turn off. Okay, how were you feeling about the restaurant before then? What do you mean turn off? How were you feeling before? Hey, when did it become normal to take pictures and videos of people without their consent and post it on the internet? When this bum from my school took a video of me at a football game and it did numbers because of my mysterious aura. He's over here like, not me freaking being TikTok famous. Girl, because of who? Because of who? Post a video right now of you doing the latest TikTok dance. You will be met with 40 likes. Get out of my face. But listen, because of this, it has become a free-for-all of people trying to clip me at school because they want to get famous. It's like, hey, someone tried to take a picture of me in the bathroom. Hey, yep. Like in the bathroom, like I'm walking in like, I'm about to go number 7, and someone is like, hi. But not even, because they're not saying anything. They're in the corner like, thinking I don't notice. Who are you? But do not fear, I hit him with this. Put it down! And it's like, I sound very arrogant, I feel like, but perchance it's because people are like, AvaScreams mid-sneeze in my English class, like, back up, I'm gonna start dropping people out of helicopters into the Red Sea. Back up. Does anyone else have one friend who in person is just so energetic and whimsical, okay, full of life, but over text, I literally feel like I could have more productive conversations with my dead grandpa. Like, it's like talking to a wall. In real life, the conversations are flowing, okay? It's Shakespearean. I'm like, we have a soul tie. Okay, and then I text you, and I feel like a carrier pigeon would have been more efficient. They just pop in whenever, okay? It's like, yeah, oh yeah, you can use my jacket. Brother, I texted you in 13 BCE. I don't need that damn jacket anymore. My God, it's like, hey, today was fun. Let's get lunch next week. And then they hit me up in 2026, like, I'm sorry. I enlisted in the military. What? And it's not even in a way that's like, oh my God, this is toxic. Ah! Like, they're like my best friends who I cherish the most in the whole world. I just have to accept that they text like an elderly person. I don't care if I sound like a bot for saying this. It's literally not funny to be disrespectful to teachers. Like, if I was a teacher, I would literally be on national news the first day, trust. We had a substitute today in history class, and this freshman walks in, he's like, yeah, I'm a part of this class. And, you know, everyone wants to play along. Like, yeah, he's in our class. He's in our class. You know, you want to have fun, I get it. But, like, that's the joke. He's going to sit in the corner and take a test on civil rights. Zinger! Get out! And then the teacher's, like, suspecting things. She's like, if you're screwing with me, I'm going to screw with you. I'm like, okay. That sentence has you 2 steps away from a felony, so I'm going to stop you right there. I say, miss, this freak is not in our class. And, of course, everyone's like, you snitch! You freaking snitch! Are you serious? You're mad because I don't want this freshman dressed like a bisexual squirrel to be lurking in the classroom while I take a test? Get out! God, stop playing with this woman! Oh my God. People, can you have decency, can you? Does anyone have the answer to why parents text so ominously? Like, I could literally be 5 minutes away, and my mom's like, be alert. So I'm actually at the pool? Like, who has a hit out on me? What's going on? Okay, last night my dad texted me, when you move to LA, I'm coming with you. You can't escape me. Brother, what? First of all, when did I ever say I'm moving to LA? What's going on? To swipe up on my do not disturb and see you can't escape me from my father was probably top 10 jump scares of my life. Like, what? Why? Can you text like a normal person? I could be sitting in my room and my mom will text me from work. Tread lightly. Okay, like now I need proof that you're not at gunpoint. What's happening? Oh, and they'd love to hit me with that. We need to talk. Okay. What? Okay, then I'm pooping my pants for 2 hours, and my mom's like, oh, I just wanted to talk about what to have for dinner. But on the flip side, sometimes I'm just so confused. Okay, like my mom just texted me ravioli one time with no context. Like, can parents just learn texting etiquette or just call me? Because I can't take it anymore. In my opinion, the funniest thing a person can do is have a really weird vocabulary. It tickles me a lot when you could so easily be like, you're fit hard, bro. And instead, you're telling me my fit is bodacious? Like, that's funny. And the truth is, I wanted to be this person so bad that I, like, commit to the bit too much, and now I'm hanging with the gang, and I'm like, stop being a flipper to gibbet, bro. And I promise you, it makes you an absolute elitist at social interactions. Like, do not slide into someone's DMs saying something, yo, you fine, I'm trying to fuck with you, you fine. I implore you to hit them with that. You are dashing. You are pulchritudinous. That one might be a little much. You might get blocked. No, I think it's the funniest thing ever. Peculiar, banger. Preposterous, banger. Maybe if you're arguing with someone, like, hit them with that, you nonsensical fool. Okay, that was just corny. Never mind. What? You imbecile. No, bro, this isn't working. How do you become friends with the opposite gender without them thinking that you want them? Like, can you guess which side I took a nap on? No, but there's just this guy I follow and he's silly and I want to be his friend. But what the fuck? I'm tweaking this bad. He doesn't even go to my school. He's a hologram on my phone and I'm like, that's twin. But I'm not gonna DM a man. I'm not. My friends are like, I don't know, like, just reply to his story. No! Then he's gonna be like, I'm another one. Can't keep the ladies off me. And it doesn't help that no one believes in the power of friendship anymore. Like, what do you mean? Guys and girls can never just be friends. That's not how that works, okay? I send feet pictures to my male friends. No meaning behind it. Just saying, hey. Everyone's trying to figure out how Nikocado avocado suddenly weighs like 7 ounces, and that's valid. My question is, why is no one else terrified? Like, why is no one else literally shuddering in fear, heart palpitations every time you see a picture of him and his little misshapen head? Okay, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm terrified to the point where I almost did not want to make this video because I feel like I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night. He's gonna be standing over my bed eating vegan spicy noodles, like, 2 steps ahead. 2 steps ahead. You're 2 steps ahead. I've noticed. Can you take 2 steps back, White Drake? Oh my god. And listen, I see his vision. He wants to have his little devious gotcha moment, but it would be a lot more effective if he, like, didn't look like someone drew Voldemort from memory. It's just sending me out. He's like, these incoherent fools. Like, why is he acting like he just, like, locked in? Like, I feel like it's so obvious that his diet has just been, like, ice soup and Ozempic for quite a while. Like, people are like, I'm proud of him. No. What? No, he doesn't look right. He, like, has that Ariana Grande impersonator build, and I hope he attends to that. Does anyone else's friends just casually drop stories about their family, and you're just kind of just sitting there wondering why CPS hasn't been called? It bewilders me every time, but it's truly just a Tuesday for them. They don't care. It's like, guys, I'm sorry, I can't go out this week. Okay, I failed a test, so I'm in a cage until further notice. What? And then they expect me to have no beef with their family after that. Like, no, but that's my mommy, my grandma. Whatever. Tell Gam to call Life Alert, because she about to catch these hands. Okay, God. Like, I just can't go to your house and sit peacefully knowing that your dad, like, blended your dog because you were out past curfew. Like, and I attempt to convey, hey, this, like, isn't normal. Half of what your parents are doing wouldn't hold up in court, I'm afraid. And they just, stop. Brother, why are you laughing? I'm about to start a GoFundMe for the family therapy. What's happening? What is happening? If you're one of those people who has, like, a big, bodacious friend group, just know every time I see you, I'm thinking, there's no way that they all like each other. Like, this is my family. Oh, is it functional? Oh my god. And by big friend group, I'm not saying, like, you know, whoa, there's like 5 of us. I mean, like, it looks like they're about to tour a museum. Like, they need the buddy system to go to the bathroom, you know? I'm not even hating, I'm just confused because I can't even keep a group of 5 people together, let alone, you know, the whole cast of Game of Thrones. And, like, the functions, I don't know how you're swinging that. Like, Mom, can I have a sleepover with the Avengers? Like, I can't even have a sleepover with more than 2 people. How? I don't know why I'm asking because I already know. I talk to these people and they're like, no, I actually do hate her. I do. And then as I'm talking to you, I click your Instagram story and you just gave her a liver. And I'm just sitting here like, what's going on? Listen, if I were invited to the Grammys, the Oscars, or some kind of award show, it doesn't matter how hard I've fallen off. Okay, it doesn't matter if I launched my own brand and now I sell it at TJ Maxx. No matter how irrelevant I am, you will not catch me wearing some ugly-ass statement piece for publicity. Hey, listen, it's the Grammys. Like, have fun, wear what you want. But wear what you want doesn't always mean, like, wear a castle on your head, though. Okay, and it really just makes me mad because it's like, It really is always the people nominated for nothing. How are you showing up to the Grammys and you're outdressed by Frank Gallagher? You're done. How are you a nobody and you're using the children's toy aisle in Goodwill to accessorize your outfit? Get the castle off your head. Get it off. It's enough. Imagine plotting on showing up to a prestigious award show and you're like, but what if they saw my private parts though? You just made me mad. Okay, celebrities are so much stronger than me because imagine sitting behind someone at the Grammys and they're wearing a hat big enough to cover the state of Texas when it rains. I would leave. What happened to a little black dress? You know, not even that. What happened to wearing something that doesn't make me want to become insanely religious just so I can pray that your outfit is a joke? Okay, what happened? I'm normal about some things, but if I ever get ignored by everybody in a group chat, like I say something and everyone is just like, crickets? Yeah, I'm losing my mind. I'm turning into the Joker, I'm reconnecting with nature, I'm going nonverbal. Oh, and it's like a common occurrence, like I feel like I'm literally trying to get noticed by my friends every day, like, I might as well be like, shout out for shout out, like, what? Just reply! Like, you literally just have to press buttons on a keyboard, you lazy, colossally backed beast! Like, I don't know what it is, but every single group chat I'm in, I literally meet the fate of feeling like a toxic ex, like, I'm like, hey guy, no response. No, but literally, this is so embarrassing, but literally, it's not like I'm just saying hi and it's kind of getting lost in the mix. It's like, I could literally be like, I just got hit by a pontoon boat and I'm in the hospital, and someone would be like, yo, the weather is crazy today, bro. If I'm talking and you tell me to shut up, friends or not, joking or not, I'm never speaking to you again, and a monsoon will be showing up at your house in 5 minutes. It's like, oh, okay, it appears God would like a word. Anyway, like, I understand banter between friends, but if I'm just, like, speaking my truth and you're like, bro, shut up, bro! Shut up! Okay, I will. I'll be quiet, but your father's in the trunk of my car. Kidding, but no, if you say that to me, I literally just won't be mentally there. Like, I'll just be watching young Sheldon next to ASMR videos in my brain for the rest of the day, because why would you say that to me? Why? Okay, this video is provoked by a personal experience, if you can't tell. But seriously, I feel like I just have to accept it. Like, everyone has that one friend where it's just like, bro, why did my grandma low-key just die? Oh, shut up! God! The Glow House. The Bop House. The Bruz House. I'm gonna send a hornet's nest to your house if you don't shut the hell up. There's so many. What do? I've never seen a single content house actually make content that's not just a bunch of teenagers congregated like this. Or the Glow House! Get your 10 points to Gryffindor ass out of my face right now. What if we started the financially literate house? Or the employment house? Or move out of your mother's house? Like, I don't know what I'm doing to keep getting these videos, but these houses are genuinely like herpes. They literally just keep coming back. And I'm not speaking from experience. Oh. God damn. Donald Trump, Ice Spice, Central C, Joe Biden, Madeline Argy, White Tube Top Girl, Hawk Tua. I need to talk to a therapist, because I'm in pain. All this chaos going on, can I tell you a secret? I don't care! My God-given right to watch slime videos next to a terrible Tubi movie has been taken away from me because of all of this. And I still don't know how to make it about me, so that's also a problem. If you don't like it, you should probably just scroll. Do you think escaping is that easy? Okay, it feels like the URL to all these posts are tattooed on my body and I need to rip my skin off. There's this guy at my school, and, you know, we used to be friends, but then a couple months ago I decided, I was like, I don't like this guy. Do I have reasons? Yeah. Good reasons? Yeah. How many reasons do I need? None. I don't like the guy. He's a dick. So I just, like, removed and unfollowed him on everything. And we weren't that close, like, he didn't care. But now, when I see him in the hallway, well, this is the face that I make. I go, ugh. Do I do it on purpose? Well, not at the beginning. Just let a little slip, you know what I mean? And he sees every time. So now it's like my own little bit. Every time I see him in the hallway. Ew. And he will, like, he'll laugh. Like, fuck you. Why are you laughing? And today I saw him. I fully turned around and I did some corny little like, well, that was this man's last straw, because I was walking down the hallway, he was in the cafeteria, he comes out of the cafeteria, he's like, you don't know how to act! What the fuck does that mean? You don't know how to act, is what he said? Like, what does that mean? Are you saying, like, I don't know how to be civil? Or I shouldn't be trying out for a play anytime soon? Well, now I feel like I should up the stakes. So, like, next time I see him, maybe I'll, like, throw something at him. I'm just kidding. Maybe. God. Okay. Go, gay! No. Yo, 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 yo. Oh my god. Okay, that takes it. No one has more confidence than an ugly ass man who thinks everyone is chopped. Like men and women, they just think everyone else but themselves is ugly. You could show them a picture of the most objectively beautiful person in the world, they'd be like, chopped! Girl, chopped? I'm gonna chop off one of your nuts if you don't realize soon that you look like humans before evolution, okay? And it truly does get to a point where it's like, this is self-cessed, because who do you find attractive? For some reason, I never have it in my heart to be like, gang, find the nearest reflective surface. But, like, it makes me mad because they need to hear it. Like, literally, they'll see the most gorgeous woman and be like, you'll never catch me with that. Gang, I better never catch you procreating, because what the hell? If I can't put you onto a girl that you find attractive, let me put you onto the method called breathing out your nose. God, like, does anyone else get, like, secondhand offended when somebody's significant other isn't acting right? Like, what do you mean your boyfriend's following looks like a whole village that doesn't allow men, but you don't care? Or maybe I'm crazy because, like, it's your boundaries, but when people make, like, flirty jokes with people who aren't their significant other, I'm like, girl, even I'm gonna cry about this later. Like, what's going on? Like, it's not my business at all, but sometimes I'm low-key be, like, evaluating, like, ooh, he didn't comment on her posts. She doesn't have a highlight of them. Meanwhile, I'm doing this alone in my bed. But, like, I get mad. Like, maybe I just have insane boundaries, but I swear to God, the amount of times I say, don't you have a girlfriend? Oh, don't you have a boyfriend? What's going on? If I could just be a third party and, like, direct. Someone tell me why I just opened my phone in the Big 24 and saw a video of Luigi man, I don't know why I'm having trouble with his name. He's probably my cousin. I just saw a video of Luigi Mangione, a suspected walking out of a police station in a full orange jumpsuit, handcuffed, mind you, and someone just yelled, "Hey Luigi, it's me, Mario." Moments like this, I don't know what that is. Moments like this, I really just, like, wake up and I'm like, damn, like, life is really not that serious. Like, the way that the internet just handles such serious events with just pure comic relief, I'm like, dang, I can low-key do what I want. I'm just kidding. Something that will actually forever have me gagged is, like, when a man is fine, he, like, just looks like that. Like, you just look like that, no makeup, no nothing. Heavy on the no nothing, because I literally looked in a man's bathroom once and all he had in his shower was a bar of soap and a dish scrubber. So it's like, y'all for real just do nothing and are just walking around with this little face card. Just to be clear, this is another situation where not all men applies. Oh, I'm so sorry, but I don't need a bunch of neckbeards walking around like, I woke up like this. We know, king. But no, so many men are just, like, so beautiful like a woman, and they just do nothing but turn their underwear inside out and wash themselves with a body wash that's banned in 3 countries, and I'm like, wow. And listen, maybe this is why we shouldn't put too much pedal to the metal of the whole, like, men can wear makeup too thing, because I'm just not in a place right now where I want to be mocked by my classmate at 7 in the morning. I can't. The internet is so ridiculously unhelpful when it comes to finding Halloween costumes. It's insane because, like, considering how creative people are on the internet, how is it that every single year I'm searching, scouring for a slightly creative costume, and all I met with is someone who's like, get this, Batman. What are you doing? Every year I search every single social media platform ever created, and all I met with is the same slideshows that are like, never done before costume. A pumpkin. Get out. As much as I don't want to be a hater, I don't know how else to spin it. Put the Men in Black costume down. Okay, put Mario and Luigi down and come up with something else for me to steal. And listen, if you are one of the 12-year-olds responsible for making those posts suggesting Halloween costumes, good for you. Good for you. But I don't need to be a pirate this year. You need your family's lives on the line, because this is simply preposterous. Do better.
No.
Please take all my suffering, triple it, and give it to people who say, "Ha! I better not see this at school this year." Do people feel like it's threatening and dominant after saying that? Like, don't let daddy see those Adidas Sambas this year. What are you doing? The only thing you need to see is if you're actually going to get that diploma, because all you're doing is worrying about what other people are wearing. You stupid, decrepit fool. Guys, these shoes are literally 3 years old. I don't know why I'm still seeing people wearing them. Perchance because some people just wear shoes so that they don't step in dog poop and get hookworm. You stupid baby who doesn't even get it. Stop! It happens every year. What do you mean? I better not see this. What's going on? When you see someone wearing something off-season, do you have an aneurysm on sight? What is happening to you people? I better not see anybody asking me for $1 at 7 in the morning. Okay, I agree, but like, what is the expiration date on these videos? It has to end at some point. I better not see that one girl I don't like on my first day. Like, then close your eyes. You're at the same school. What do you want me to do about it? Leave me alone! Hear me out, because this is kind of crazy to say, but when I make a man laugh, unfortunately, I do chase that high for, like, the rest of the day. Like, with an actual joke, because, like, a lot of guys, you can just be like, women be shopping! And they'll be like, finally, a funny female. But, like, when I actually tell a joke and they let out, like, a hearty giggle, I'm like, dang, like, was that funny, baby girl? Oh my. Especially when it's someone, like, very normal. You know what? That makes it sound like I wear, like, a tail to school. But I don't know, just me and men's humor, I don't think are usually aligned. So, like, when it does, I'm like, I was not familiar with your game. Like, we need to become best friends and pummel drywall and start an AirPods business on Snapchat. I don't know what men do, but that's pretty much my only perception. People will have a new little love interest every week. How are you doing that? Is my question. I'm not hating. I'm simply asking, how are you doing that? First of all, how are you moving on? Because if we grazed hands in the 2nd grade, you're never leaving my mind. So how are you moving on like this? Second, where are you finding these people? Where? That want you? People will have 10 boyfriends in a year. No hate. Just confused. I can't even name 10 people. My mom? Obama? I'm done already. I'm lost. Or when people have like a roster, they're like, I got a roster. I'm talking to all these people. Look at this. What? He's at the top of my roster. What in God's name do you mean by that? Are you like moving their clips up and down? Like elementary school to figure out, like, who's the best? It's so foreign to me, like, getting to know someone romantically is probably the most grueling thing I've ever had to go through. So, what do you mean you're doing it with multiple people at once? How many games of 20 questions do you have going right now? Can I ask a question without being put on national news? Why is no one normal about Taylor Swift? Like, it's either you despise her and everything she does, or you have a picture of her on your mantle with a Virgin Mary, a glass of wine, and a $1 bill. I fall wherever the normal people are, if any. Like, I dabble in some of her songs, her old music's good, but if I tell anyone that, it's like, oh my god, you're a Swiftie. And I'm expected to know, like, the size of her big toe and her BMI. When in reality, I don't even like her as a person, I fear. Yeah. I don't, and I'm kind of just tired of seeing her and her DreamWorks character boyfriend. I'm just keeping it real. But if I tell anyone that, oh my god, they're not normal either. I told some, like jockey straight man in my history class that I don't like Taylor Swift, and he was like, really? I've never met a girl who doesn't like Taylor Swift. You can back up a bit. I promise you, we do not like her for completely different reasons, okay? Get wet! Guys, my friends hung out without me. Gotcha. Oh, they did though. I'm playing. I'm not even sad because they all look like they fart in toilets and then flush it. And look at me. I'm at home. I'm wearing jeans and a dress, and I'm watching TikToks with Family Guy at the top and ASMR videos at the bottom. So I'm having the time of my life. But you know what? I would have appreciated the invite, so I could decline. Okay? There is a bomb in your mailbox, though. It will never cease to amaze me how many people think that they have, like, a super unique taste in music, because why did I just see someone talking about how Bruno Mars dropped? And the top comment was, what do y'all know about Bruno Mars? Boy, I guarantee you my grandmother with Alzheimer's on her deathbed could have named 10 Bruno Mars songs, like. So get off your high horse. An even worse phenomenon is when I'm, like, chatting it up with someone about an artist that we both like, and God forbid they find out that my favorite song by them isn't, like, a leaked SoundCloud audio of them queefing into the microphone. And so they're like, you fake freaking fan! Can we stop with the games and the tomfoolery? Perhaps my favorite song by an artist is popular for a reason. Have you thought of that? Okay, why do I have to write an entire think piece on why I like a song? Like, people would literally listen to a song called, like, Big Wet Juicy Fart 10-hour loop if it had 200 streams just to seem different. Like, can we please be serious? If you're the type of silly Billy to defend someone who's, like, objectively in the wrong when I'm telling a story just to be different and quirky, get out! I just like to consider all sides. Girl, consider every side of the shoe that's about to go up your ass, because what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're gonna be so mad this accent came out. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not offensive. Anyway, some people I could literally just be like, yeah, he gang stalked me, so I cut him off. And they're like, oh, does he have any other friends?
Maybe he just liked you.
Are you actually serious? Where are the cameras? Or like when someone's getting bullied, it's always the same freak who's like, maybe the bully has something going on at home. Okay, tell him to thug it out. Why would I care? The fuck?
Make a circle, make a circle.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
I see nothing charming about being short, okay? I'm 5'2", brings me no benefit. I can hide in a kitchen cabinet, that's about it. And I don't mean this in like, I'm so small. Shut the fuck up! I just don't want to be built like an Among Us character anymore, okay? I'm tired of being a short king. And talking to tall people is kind of uncomfortable. Like, hey! I'd like a word with you in my ass. And tall people always got something to say. How's the weather down there? One more word and I'm gonna bite your knees. You're short. Go kiss your mother in the mouth. Hey, quick PSA. If you happen to see someone who you think maybe acts like me, or maybe talks like me, or looks like me, don't verbalize it, please, if you care about my life. It's an insane phenomenon. Like, if someone posts a video and it's them talking for more than, like, 30 seconds, no matter what they're talking about, like, it could literally be, like, story time on how my grandpa died from testicular cancer. The comments would be, like, why are you trying to be AvaScreams? Like, brother. Even more so, if there's someone on the internet who, like, a majority of people seem to like, a bunch of people will come out of the woodwork, like, am I the only one who don't think AvaScreams is funny? So to avoid this hate train, I would appreciate if every single video I post could have one or two, like, popular hate comments at the top. So, like, even if you thought it was funny, feel free to just comment, like, weak ass post, just to even the scales and make my experience better. Thank you. If we're having a conversation, and the second I start talking, you lose interest, you need to be chained, okay? Because I'm not gonna listen to you yap, and then the second it's my turn, suddenly you're interested in the wall. Okay, you're trying to figure out what shade of white it is. No. Over here, eyes on me, thank you. Oh my god, like, and people are like, I have a short attention span. So do I. Like, I have to imagine myself playing Subway Surfers, go to sleep every night, but I still pull out all the stops when I listen, okay? I pull out that, oh my god, no way. The whole time I'm thinking about what I want to have for dinner. But when I start talking, it's like I asked them to do long division, completely checked out. It has me questioning if I'm, like, insanely boring, because how is it I'm sitting here, okay, thinking, oh my god, enough with the jibber jabber, take it to a publisher. Can't even get a word in, but the second I do, you're looking like this? Caged. Take them away. It makes me laugh when people, like, act cringe on purpose, like, as a joke, and then, like, immediately get so embarrassed, and they're like, oh my god! Because there's no reaction for me. It doesn't even register what I'm doing. Like, I just, hey! And I don't even do it to be funny. Like, I used to find it funny, but I don't now. It just, like, never went away. Ever. It really does never go away. Like, if I'm having a conversation with someone and I'm, like, a little nervous, I'll just be like, oh, this is freaking awkward. Hey. So, that's... Konnichiwa. Jesus Christ. Yo, can you go throw this away for me? Hi. Fuck. So, I'd say I'm bilingual because I can speak a little Japanese. Oh, can you, like, say something for me? Jojo no Kimi no Boken Ice of Heaven. Nani? I don't know what it is. Like, I just have the urge to say that. Like, it's like... what's going on with your hair? Bilingual brain. Fuck you. Anime really helped me learn Japanese. Nani? Basically, I want to go to Japan someday, because I can basically speak it already. Alexa, how do you say I like you in Japanese?
I like you in Japanese is お前が好き.
I'm eating a chip. No, I'm eating a chip. I'm big. Girl, you don't have a big bag. You have a disorder. Now please be quiet, please. Not me being big. Not me being a big bag. Not me being a big, vast monument because I had a single taco. Shut up! My brother in Christ. Okay, you're killing the vibe. I'm so mad. Like, please, let the trend die out, okay? You'll see someone eating and you're like, big bag! Tell me when that bank account is big. Shut up! It literally needs to be studied how I will cut people off for doing me so dirty and, like, treating me so terribly. And then 2 months later, I'll be like, yo, where you been at? What happened to us, dog? Like, yeah, she burnt my house down, but that's gang. Like, what do you mean? Other people lie to make their old friends sound bad. I lie to make them sound good. Those are the kind of friendships I've had. I'll be like, yeah, she saved my dog from a burning building, so we just kind of reconnected. Whole time I hit him up on Roblox. It's a sickness, okay? And it's not even like I just want more friends. Like, I actually have plenty of friends, whether you want to believe that or not. Like, you know how women's brains make them forget childbirth so that they'll do it again? That's kind of what this is. I could have the most brief surface level friendship with someone. They do me dirty. A year later, I'm like, God, our connection. We can't be apart. Anyway, should I hit up my freshman year friend who's the spawn of Satan? I think yes. I'm actually tweaking out, bro. I'm tweaking. So I have 2 billion TikTok followers, right? Most people at my school only talk to me because I have 2 zillion followers. And today this guy wanted a shout out. So I told him, I will give you a shout out if you can tell me my last name. And he said, So I left, and he was still lurking behind me. He needed that shout out. Like, this is the same genre of men that would, like, bully me in middle school. Not the same guy, but, like, the same, like, type of guy. But every day, it's these type of guys.
Can you endorse my clothing brand?
Literally clout chase me one more time, you're gonna wake up on my home planet. Like, it's getting wiki. And I'm not even trying to be, like, arrogant. It's just these people do not care if I live or die, bro. If I got hit by a metro train, they'd be like, does anyone have her TikTok login? Make your own fame, twin. You ever do something as a joke, and then you start doing it, like, unironically? I keep going, merp. I can't stop. This is how I greet people.
What? Hey!
This is me if someone's behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he? This is me if, guys, we've got company on your 6th. Listen, I hit rock bottom frequently, but literally nothing will ever compare to the anguish I feel when my friends start talking about their atrocious love lives. I can't. And it's not even like, oh my god, not you talking about the same guy again, you crazy diva. It's like, actually stop. Actually stop. I would literally rather be chained, walking on nails, doing the split on a crate of dynamite than hear you talk about Mr. Greasy McGravy Pants one more time. Like, I'm down to give you advice and listen to you, but it's like, when it's every 5 seconds you're on my cellular device talking about some, I miss my man, that's when it's time for you to go in the cage. I know you miss your man, but I miss when we would have conversations that would serve the both of us, and I wouldn't literally be walking around wishing I would get hit with a grand piano every time we have a conversation, okay? One of my favorite phenomenons is when, like, something is trending so extensively on the internet, like everyone knows it. Like, a little bumbling baby boy that just escaped his mother's canal knows about it. Helen Keller knows about it. Oh, I can't really grasp how offensive that was, but I digress. And so it's like, when you quote the whatever it is in public, it's so funny to see people's reactions. Like, it's like one big inside joke. Like, today I hit that, I just wanna be part of your symphony. Something adjacent to that. So many people in my class went, oh, I love that meme, man. It's kind of scary, but, like, it's so funny. Or, like, I referenced, you know those Korean cheerleaders, and they're like, something like that. Y'all don't like that one? But yeah, I, like, said something about that, and just people's faces just light up. They're like, what are you... You know what is not for the weak at all? Having, like, a super different taste in, like, music or movies than everyone else. And not in, like, the quirky, mysterious indie way, like, not Letterboxd, Pulp Fiction, like, my favorite movie, Shrek type. And if someone says I'm trying to be quirky, ooh, girl, like, look under your bed, because I'm not. It's actually so embarrassing. Like, to me, my taste is fire, but when someone puts me on aux, and I'm like, should I play BCS or Hamilton? Ooh, stop! It's actually so bad. Oh my god, and, like, today, me and my friends were, like, sending our favorite movies, and everyone else was like, Kill Bill, like, Dune, Saltburn. Girl, I was absolutely perplexed on what to send. And, like, I'm not hating. I want to have that mysterious taste in movies so bad. Like, imagine you're, like, talking to someone, and they're like, what's your favorite film? And you're like, super bad. I don't know, like, you know what I think about all the time? I can't be myself in public without having one of my friends with me. You know what I mean? Because if I act the way that I act, like, with my friends, it's like,
Oh my god, she's so quirky and she literally has friends. She must be so funny.
But if I start acting freaky alone, I'm getting committed. People are gonna think someone laced me or something. And I fully believe this is why I can count how many friends I have on one hand. It's like, if I think of something funny to say in class, but I'm alone, I'm not saying that, because if no one laughs, I'm pulling the fire alarm. But if I say it and my friend is in the class, she'll be like, 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 at least somebody, do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm silly and I want to be silly, and I think if people got to know me, they would think I'm funny and silly and they'd want to be my friend too. But I'm forced to be mysterious and nonchalant because I don't have any friends in my class. Well, I have some, but they're too normal. Let me tell you, overhearing a conversation between two high school boys, not for the weak, okay? I understand not all men, okay? Before you call me a man hater, look at my room, okay? Anyway, I overheard these two guys, like, body shaming this girl. In the classroom, when a girl is right here, like, why aren't you having these conversations at your little sleepover after you take a bath together? Anyway, they were talking about this girl, right? One of them goes, oh yeah, she was down bad for me. She was down bad for me. Sir, she probably just asked you for a pencil. Not the point. Anyway, the other guy's like, suggesting that he throw that in her face, like, didn't you want me? Yeah. This kid goes, I'm not that kind of guy. Gentleman alert. Okay. What's not gonna be gentle is your bowel movements after I feed you a bunch of laxatives. And glue your butt cheeks together, okay? So stop talking. Have you ever met someone who, like, censors curse words that they say out loud? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like this. Hold on. Whoa. Literally, what the dude? Oh my god. Bro, this king teacher. King is signing homework, dude. What the... Bro, what the H-E double hockey sticks? What's the Okay? I'm running out of curse words. You're king stupid, bro. Stop being king dumb. And what the... Guys, I got water in my speaker. And if I, like, talk too loud, it just, like, listen to this. Ah! It didn't do it that time, so I just look stupid. God, let me try again. See? Such a random pet peeve, but I cannot stand when people make such a big deal out of old people eating alone. Bro, wrap it up. Oh my god. Like, okay, it's sad to see, but, like, I have an expiration date on it. I'm not gonna be like, hi, people! Like, boy, leave that man alone. Okay, it's always someone so old that there's, like, a cave painting of them finding fire somewhere. Like, that man does not care that he's eating alone. I guarantee you his brain is just white noise. Respectfully, like, why are you staring at him? He's probably trying to crop dust you right now. Like, I swear I'm not evil, but, like, if I were, like, old and some freak was trying to record me eat alone to, like, post on TikTok with, like, Claire de Lune in the background, oh my god, it's over. You would be waking up in the Appalachian Mountains, bro, okay? I'm just saying, if you see me in 70 years eating alone at, like, a Denny's and you try and comfort me, I will tase you. Did anyone else think that they were, like, so special as a kid? Not like that. Like, I thought I was so different and intellectual. I was like, I'm the chosen one. Like, I genuinely thought I was, like, the main character of a movie or something. Was that anyone else? I googled it. Google said I was autistic. Alright, Google. No spoilers, please. I haven't finished my assessment for that yet. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Like, the funniest thing is my grandpa used to dress up as Santa, and I would be like, have y'all met Santa? No. 'Cause I'm the chosen one. But then I found out that Santa's not real, and then my grandpa died. I'm sorry. What was this video about again? But, okay, yeah, moral of the story, I just felt like I was different. I felt like I was like, yeah, this is definitely what Jesus felt like in his last moments. I'm so different. I think I am, actually. Just wanted to hop on here and see if anyone else's mother doesn't let a single day slip by without somehow mysteriously alluding to their inevitable death. Every day my mother is, like, fantasizing about her demise. Okay, and it's not even like I can just make a TikTok about it and call it a day. I need to dig up Freud and have him work on her full time because it's actually preposterous. Like, say we get into a little argument, we get into a little tussle. I would bet all the money in my bank account she ends it with, would hate it if this was our last conversation. What? Even if it's like a friendly type thing where it's like, oh my gosh, mom, you're freaking embarrassing me. She'll be like, yeah, and you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Like, yeah, I don't know, is there something you're not hearing enough? Like, because I know, you know, you're a little older, you start thinking about things like that, but it's like, it really just feels like she knows something I don't. Does anyone have a timeline on when buying concert tickets required a blood ritual? Like, why am I shivering in fear when I hear the term Ticketmaster? You used to just buy at the door, and now it's like, what time did Drake fart on March 22nd? What do you mean I have to know their mother's maiden name to get a pre-sale code? What even is a pre-sale code? Actually, I wouldn't know. I spent $20 to get one, and then I found out it's a raffle. It's not even guaranteed. What? Why? Why do you do it? Why? The tickets for this concert go on sale next Wednesday. I feel like I'm preparing to fight on the front lines. Like, I can't rest. What concert? No. No. You don't get to know. No. It's such a blood battle to get tickets. I'm gonna tell people there's like a sulfur leak at the arena. Yeah, guys, you don't want to go there. But truly, what was the process before? When did this happen? Because I was not prepared for this last year. I had never bought concert tickets. I was on the toilet. Important detail. I pick my seats, wipe, go to buy, and they're gone. They're sold out. Why do you do it? Do you know what I would give to know another language, bro? I would do anything except learn it. I give up every time. Okay, Duolingo, it's not in the cards. Stop hitting my cellular. Like, I would love to just be, like, with a group of people, like, these fools, and just start whipping it out. What? Just start speaking another language out of nowhere, like, hey, meatball, like, whatever. I speak a little Italian, like things are heard around the house. I have a fanculo. Your mother and I are getting a divorce, stuff like that. But you know those white guys that be, like, going up to Chinese people and acting clueless, and then they're like, ni hao ma? Like, I would love to be one of those little white men. Like, I'm so confused because I feel like I should just know all the languages. Like, why? I feel like in the next update, we should, like, just know all the languages, because that would be so cool without having to learn it, because I'm not doing all that, man. I'm not. Can we outlaw asking people if they have their driver's license? Because my day will be going so good until I have to tell someone, no, I don't even have my learner's permit yet. My friend was like, how do you not have your permit? I just took it online. My mom told me everything. Okay, I feel like that's the one test you don't want to cheat on, but to each their own. And there will also be people who are like, dude, relax, I'm 25. Don't even have my permit. That does not make me feel better. Like, that is exactly what I don't want to be, okay? I don't want to be 25 with a collection of sounds saved to use when I feel unsafe in an Uber, okay? I need to know how to drive. Like, why can't my mommy just teach me? Why do I have to know how to park on a hill? No, I don't know what all the road signs mean, but I'm kind, and I'm smart, kind of. Every time I DoorDash, I contemplate my life. I just spent $25 on an 8-count nugget meal from Chick-fil-A when I could have just driven there, but I don't know how.
I'm taking Bebop to the K-pop store today.
I'm so happy. I love K-pop.
Can't hide those masculine features with makeup, big boy. Really, because I think I did a pretty good job. Like, do you guys want to see a picture of me without makeup? This was me a few hours ago before I did my makeup. I think the difference is, it's there. So personally, I'd say I'd say I did a pretty good job. Guys, my friend was talking to me. She was like, Ava, I really like this guy and I don't know what to do. You know what? I have the best advice ever. I mean, was she satisfied with it? I mean, no. But, like, so, like, she likes this guy, but she doesn't want to ruin their friendship, you know, the whole thing. So I'm like, just act like you're dating and tell people you're dating and post him like you're, like, tell me why that wouldn't work. When you really think about it, if you tell people he's your boyfriend, what's he gonna do? What? I am not your boyfriend. No, but, like, I would never tell someone I like them. I would just find another way. Because imagine, like, talking to them after they reject you. So that just happened. No, but literally, just be like, we're dating. That was so unfunny. I'm so glad I had my eyes closed. And after this video, I'm going to have to kill myself. As much as I want to be a good person, there is literally nothing. There is literally nothing like seeing your opposition suffer. Like, okay, one time I cut off my guy friend. Trust, he was the devil's reincarnate. Don't play. I was lurking and stalking later. Come to find out, he got arrested, crashed his car, and somehow became even more clapped. The eyes got closer together. The nostrils got bigger. Don't sneeze, bats are gonna fly out, okay? It was really personal to me. I fell to my knees and I started praising the Lord. Even better when your opposition's goal in life is clearly to become TikTok famous. Like, yes, king! Yes, you keep hitting that TikTok dance with a copy and pasted tweet on top. Come on, keep feeding the masses, yes. Those 12 likes, hit, come on! So people are getting real creative and bold with how they're making money, right? Because why did I just see someone like stealing my content or whatever? But, you know, to switch it up, they edited me to be Asian. I just want to know what the vision was. Who is that? I mean, I'm kind of pulling it off. Like, no, but I just want to know what the vision was. Like, were they thinking, like, this will get them? Like, new create... They excited as that. Like, new creator just drops. Watch out. I'm not trying to hate, but just, like, the bills can't be this high. Like, what? This is me. This is my video. Who is this? I mean, I kind of respect the grind at the same time, but, like, if you're struggling that bad, brother, I will wire you the money, because this is I never seen something like this before. This is kind of mean, but I have to say it for the sake of humanity. If you have even an inkling that you don't smell good, I beg you to explore that possibility or sniff yourself. Like, if your hobby had less to do with gaming and more to do with applying deodorant, there would be so much less anguish in my life. I'm in so much pain. It's normal to smell sometimes, okay? It can't always be your day. But the other day I was in a group setting and somehow I'm smelling sweat, a fart, and a Wendy's Baconator. How's that possible? I understand some people don't have access to hygiene products, but there's no way that out of the 2,500 people at my school that many people smell like the inside of my fridge! Like, I literally feel so evil, but for some reason people who stink make me, like, irrationally angry. Like, if I walk past you and I get, like, a sulfur whiff... Day ruined! Like, I'm actually gonna start sending people, like, anonymous emails and telling them they stink, because I can't do it, bro. Like, please put me on anonymous. If your whole bit is being, like, an actual villain to your friends, like, as a joke, get away from me. Like, I understand, like, banter, but with these people, you could literally just be like, good morning, and they'd be like, what? That's why your dog died, just to get away from you. Like, do you like me or not? But if you say anything back, they turn into the Joker. Like, how are you real? How can you dish out these horrendous insults? But if I say something back, you're like, okay, name one father figure in your life. But, like, I be feeling submissive because I just don't want to say things because I know that the response will be gruesome. But I feel like these people act like that because they're, like, deeply insecure, so I try not to say anything back. But trust, I'm plotting, okay? Trust that every single drink you have for the rest of your life will have a little bit of my pee in it, okay? Unless you're into that, then I'm not gonna do that, okay? People who are embarrassed to do anything other than just sit and mouth breathe are so boring. How allergic to whimsy are you? Why do you care? These girls asked me if I wanted to perform a K-pop dance, a Korean popular music dance, at the school talent show, public school. Do you know that is a death march? Do you know that I said yes? Do you know why? Because I'm built different. Because I have star quality. Because I fear nothing. Because I'm whimsical. Like, maybe people will be like, okay, why does this chick dance like she just walked into an electric fence? But I'll be having fun. So at the end of the day, I'm alpha. Oh my gosh, you're literally my dream girl. I love to lie. I lie about everything, and lying is so funny. I cry at everything. I overshare on the internet. I have a ludicrous digital footprint. I say words like ludicrous. I still make these nuts jokes. I'm 90% sure that my family has ties to the mafia. The second I eat a bite of food, I have to poop my pants. I'm literally on the toilet right now. I don't know how to hide that I don't like someone because I make so many faces and it's like so obvious. First of all, today this girl kept talking to me when I had my headphones in and I gave her the nastiest side eye. Ooh. Next, I will break the fourth wall and like look at the camera. Am I on a TV show? No, not to the naked eye. I know I can't break the fourth wall if I'm not on a TV show. I can't stop doing it. Yeah. Oh yes, I did remember to do that, yes. And then the last one, when someone just says something a little weird, oh! Yeah, yeah. Okay, what do you guys mean when you say,
You're too pretty to be acting like this?
when someone like says something mean or like does something weird and someone's like,
No, you're too pretty for this.
What do you think, like, ugly people act like then? Yup, I'm ugly. And I hate everything. And I love to litter. And I just pushed a child into traffic. I'm just so lost because I've been seeing it forever. Like, someone could literally be like, you're just push someone into the Grand Canyon. And the comments would be like, bae, no, you're eyelashes are too good to be doing things like this. What? Like, actually, am I misreading this or something? Because I used to be booty butt ugly, bro. I had like a unibrow and a haircut of a 40-year-old camp counselor, and that gives you integrity. That doesn't make you evil. Okay? Appearances aren't everything, guys. Okay? Fine people be committing atrocities too. Is it relatable that I find any aspect of romantic love embarrassing? No, I just need extensive therapy? Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me, I don't. But if I hear in a 6-mile radius someone say, I miss my boyfriend, I'm sending an avalanche to your residence, okay? Like, my friend got this, like, objectively adorable secret admirer letter. All I could think was, he doesn't seem to admire the spell check feature. Oh, yeah, and there's this guy. There's this guy. I think, perchance, maybe, he has a little crush on me. That's just embarrassing, like, for me, not for him, like, you got 2 seconds to back up before I send your address to a bunch of spiders, like, anyway, I kind of just watched everybody's Valentine's Day stories today like this. It's my bad. Happy Valentine's Day. Have you ever met someone who thinks, like, acting like they're a complete idiot makes them hilarious? Like, this dude in my Spanish class is always like, wait, what does hola mean again? Like, are you deadass saying this thinking people are gonna laugh? Wait a minute, this guy has jokes! He's quirky and he's goofy and he's silly. And, like, these people swear that comedy will only go backwards from this bit. It's actually insane. Like, how do you, at that grown-ass age, have such an underdeveloped sense of humor to be like, wait, guys, why are water bottles called water bottles? For fuck's sake! Of course I know what 2 + 2 is. Jeez Louise, man. It's 22. Wait, this whole time America's not a city? Bro, what the fuck, bro? Dog, no one is laughing. Everyone is just thinking about how you're gonna need to get a GED. You're about to see something really chucklesome. Me behind bar. Okay, 90% of the time, third wheeling a couple is like genuinely top 10 horrors of the world. Like, I would literally rather watch my childhood dog run into traffic. But I'm curious if anyone else has one couple they're friends with where it's like, I'm low-key not even the third wheel. Like, I'm the third. Like, but like I'm also their daughter. Those things cannot be true at the same time. I don't know, just being a third wheel is really terrible because it's just like, why am I here? And like, why are you touching each other? But I don't know, this one couple I'm friends with, it's low-key just like, I'm just gonna join, like, scoot over, I love y'all for real. It does kind of become an issue and I'm like, oh, so y'all hanging out without me? And I remember that they're in a committed relationship, but other than that, it's, no complaints. If I catch you saying you hope another lockdown happens,
It's time to go.
like, I can't, bro. I understand most people found themselves during the first lockdown. Why again? What else is there to find? Okay, you like anime now. What else is there? Why do you need millions of people to die to figure out you're bisexual? Stop. Like, I understand Gen Z loves the whole narrative of, like, we're in this freaky timeline where there's pandemics and then we all walked into the White House and it was on fire. But it's like, imagine you hear about, like, a national health emergency and you're like, ha! Glow up. Who are you, bruh? If Gam doesn't make it out alive after this, it's literally not my fault. I'm not gonna feel bad at all. Okay? But on the same note, I don't think it's that serious. Hopefully, okay, sometimes it's not monkeypox. Sometimes you just have a pimple on your ass. So shut up! I yearn so deeply for the day that people understand. If your life isn't interesting, please, for the love of God, don't pretend like it is because I'm in so much pain and misery. Why is there a 30-second video on your Instagram story of you T-posing in a Walmart? Stop! Enough, okay? Why is your Instagram now? I'm so freaking high right now. Oh, well, aren't you just the coolest guy ever? No, hate. It's just I've noticed that people who actually have an interesting life don't post it frame by frame on their story. So why are you like, last night was a freaking movie. Whole time it was your mom's poker party. Stop. Also, I forgot what underage drinking looks like, so can you maybe post 7 45-minute videos of it on your story, please? Do you ever look at yourself and you're like, something's not right with my appearance, but I don't know what it is? I will just randomly go days looking so clapped, and there's no explanation for it. Like, why do I look like I'm about to invite you on a motorcycle? What's going on? It will literally be like, baddie. Next day, I look like what stubbing your toe feels like. What is the science behind it? Don't say I have a disorder. Do I actually? Wait, is this like dysmorphia? Maybe I'm just ugly. Like, you just look at yourself and you're like, that's not me. Who is that? That is a deleted scene from one of the Goosebumps episodes. Who is that? Have you ever been watching like a TV show or a movie and you're attracted to one of the characters and you're actually just like, something's not right in my brain. Like my friend was like, hear me out, and she showed a picture of Jimmy Fallon. But then when I pull out a picture of the house from Monster House, y'all want to say boo. When I pull out a pic of Dwight from The Office, like Ron Swanson, you know, like the guy from Hello Neighbor. All right. And they were like, oh, you're trolling. You're just trolling. Stop. Yeah, I'm playing. No, but I'll actually just be watching something and I'm like, someone didn't raise me right. Someone didn't take their prenatal vitamins. Something isn't right. Stop making me look deep within myself. I don't like this game. I'm not gonna watch TV anymore. If you have a friend who does and says the most outrageous things in public, loudly, free you, because it is not for the weak. I never want to tell someone to like be quiet because I know how that feels, but it is a little different when we're in a classroom full of people and you're like, I want to impregnate my male English teacher. Like, that's a bit different. You know, sometimes I'll like subconsciously match the energy and then I'm like, what am I doing in public? What is happening? What do you mean I'm going, guys, it's freak o'clock, surrounded by people? What is happening? The worst part is my friends talk about people who are 2 feet away. Girl, look to your left. That's who you just said looks like Amy Schumer. Today in class, my friend goes, I like him younger. I swear to God, 5 heads turned. I'm losing sleep over this. Yo, tell me why I bought a swimsuit and these came with it, bro. Are you never buy chicken cutlets from Shein? What is this? Well, I know what it is. If anyone was wondering, they're like breast you like put it in your swimsuit, I guess, and it gives you a little something extra. How would these not fall out when you're swimming? Someone's gonna find this washed up on the beach in 10 years and think they discovered a new life form. What are you trying to insinuate? It's like the seller knew me. Come on. No, but seriously, like, I will be using these not for their intended use. I will be... Girl, I can't take it anymore. Today in my study hall, some guy I had never seen in my life tapped me on the shoulder, and he was like, hey, I saw you walking earlier, and I thought you were really beautiful. I was like, oh. He was like, can I get your number? I was like, oh. Okay, first of all, the mortifying thing is this is what I look like in the hallways. Anyway, it was very, very nice. I did not want to give little bro my number though. But for like whatever reason, my hand teleported to my phone and I whipped it out. I whipped out my phone. And I like had my phone out like I was ready to give him my number. And then I just went, no. And he was like, oh, okay, never mind. And then his friends laughed. I told him it was nice though, because that was very sweet, but I'm not supposed to be the embarrassed one, but that was like top 10 most embarrassing moments of my life. Like, my friend nominated me for homecoming queen, and it's like time to vote, right? And I'm winning. Oh my god. Like, I'm just so baffled because you would think because of my TikTok followers, I'd be a little bit popular. Bitch, no. Literally a month and a half into the school year, my teacher called my name today, and people were like, who's Ava? Who's that? Aye, bruh. Get the fuck out. And I didn't even tell anyone to vote for me. I'm just that guy. No, I probably won't even get it. But now I want it. Bro. So yeah, like, before I thought homecoming altogether was just corny. Nah, bruh. Now I want homecoming queen. Sorry. Kind of noticed you looking at me from across the room. Thing is, I just really don't talk to girls that much. Yeah, I can tell.
I got you some chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Bro, that was like a month ago.
Shut your bitch ass. Good luck on your test. Peace.
The fuck? Oh, well.
Ha!
Jesus.
What's your Discord? Hey, yeah. Can I have the notes? I didn't really pay attention.
Oh, what notes?
Wanna walk home together?
Fucking schizophrenic. Whoever showed my parents how to look at my location, watch out. I will literally tell my mom everything she needs to know about where I'm going, and she'll still text me and be like, why isn't the phone showing me your exact coordinates? I'm at Taco Bell. What's going on? And then my dad, on the other hand, like, he'll stalk my location and then just text me where I am. Like, if I'm shopping at Hollister, he'll just text me, Hollister. Do you need something? I understand they're looking out for me. I appreciate it. But it's like, some things you just need to leave up to a guardian angel. Okay? You don't need to watch me merge on I-70. Put the Life 360 down. Every time I come home from driving somewhere, my mom is like, I saw you missed your exit on the freeway 17 times and accidentally drove to Texas. Put it down. Mind you, I don't even go anywhere. Like, if they were looking at my location because I was, like, clubbing in Hongdae or something, sure. Girl, I'm at Walmart. I've actually I don't go to Walmart. I don't know. Let me try again. Girl, I'm at Chipotle. This app shoves the most booty butt songs down my throat. It's musical propaganda. I don't want Moonbeam ice cream. I want you to release my family. Not even this app, the world. Why is the Bar song by Shabuzi still number 9 on the charts? Someone needs to fess up. Whose coworker's still bumping this, bro? And I'm done with people using this app to promote their music. It's the same tactics every time. My girlfriend cheated on me with her grandpa, so I wrote this song and now she wants me back. Somber, bro, I'm looking at you. How can we go back to being friends? Girl, how can we go back to your PR team and get some new marketing tactics? Because I'm done. And it's nothing against the music. It's just like, leave me alone. Like, stop. If you're unlucky enough to dislike a song that's trending, it's over. It will follow you everywhere. It'll become your alarm. It doesn't even matter if you set an alarm or not. You're gonna wake up to APT by Rosé and Bruno Mars. Like, every few months, just like 3 songs will get really popular and follow you everywhere. And you can't do anything about it. So I'm just gonna start thirst trapping to Benson Boone, and I mean, I just have to accept my fate. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but if you post Instagram notes in the Big 25, you need to be in chains. Like, I post songs, I don't give a gaff, but 90% of the notes I see make sense to 2 people maximum. I will open the app after a long, hard day, and the first thing I see is a note that's like, that's why you built like strep throat. Like, texting is legal and encouraged. And this is probably super offensive, but I'm gonna say it anyway. When I look at Instagram notes, it literally just looks like a bunch of victims of early onset paranoid schizophrenia, because you are literally talking to nobody. And I'm not trying to be the fun police. It's just an observation that no well-adjusted individual is posting on their notes like, I just shoved a bag of jelly beans up my ass. Like, I remember this one time, I don't even know what he did, but this guy, like, wronged me somehow, and he just posted on his Instagram notes. I'm sorry. Main account, too. Like, 500 plus followers. What timeline are we in? I'm just saying, free speech is not for everyone, because literally, what are you talking about? 5 days. 5 days until your phone plan is terminated, hopefully, because people will hop on this app talking about how they're tired of having so many failed talking stages, and every single time they whip out the, I'm pretty tired of having to tell people what my favorite color is. What? Literally, all I can think every time I hear this is like, you're trying to get to know someone romantically and you're asking a question that nobody answers past the 5th grade. I'm so confused. And it makes me sound like such a hater, but it's like, genuinely, how does that conversation even go? Like, what's your favorite color? Mine's blue. What's your body count? Like, what? And perchance you're striking out so much because you're trying to, like, perform a color analysis instead of actually asking questions? I'm so confused. Like, why are you asking questions that literally reflect nothing about you? Like, what's your mom's maiden name? Well, I can't believe I just said that. Oh my god, there's no way. Or maybe I'm the freak, because, like, if I'm, like, talking to someone, girl, I'll be like, your mom and your dad are both hanging off a cliff and you can only save one. Who are you gonna save? Let me know. Who are you gonna... Can someone please drop a step-by-step tutorial on how to have a conversation alone with someone? Thank you! Because I'm a little chatterbox, okay? You give me the right topic, I will yap about it, okay? You find a good story for me to tell, I will tell it, and you will be hoping the movie rights are available, but 9 times out of 10, I am absolutely strapped for conversation topics. I'm having a stroke. That's how stressed I am about. Like, if I'm put in a situation where I am alone with someone in person and we have to talk about something, I don't know what to say and I don't understand how people do it. And I will ask questions. Okay, granted, they are a little bizarre and out of the blue because I don't know what to say. Like, we'll just be sitting at lunch and I'm like, what do you want to be when you grow up? But these little freaks of nature will answer the question. They'll be like, I want to be a gynecologist. And then they don't continue the conversation at all. Brother, it's your turn to fill the silence, or else I'm gonna tickle you. Like, how are people doing it? Please let me know. You guys need to understand how hard I dabble in the art of stalking people platonically. No, I don't want you, bro. I just want to see your baseball stats. We're just friends. Also, where did your mother go to high school? I'm not like hunched over at 2 a.m. looking at CCTV camera footage of their house. I just want to see those deca trophies. Like, yes, I've looked up my friends in the white pages. Can you let a woman have hobbies? But you guys need to start doing it. You do. You will find vital pieces of information. Like your best friends. It doesn't really matter. Like, I've seen you pee your pants in front of me. I don't need to see your piano competition from 2012. But like, people you're not as close to, sometimes I'll just take a peek at someone's following and I'm like, oh my God, you're a freak. Like, it'll be the most distinguished gentleman following, like, anime girl 69. Like, what? But then I can't bring up something I found by stalking because I can't tell them that I found out by contacting their dead grandma through a medium. Like, but give it a try, okay? Lock in. You will find things. Okay, you people are playing fast and loose with the word autistic, okay? Because why is everyone like, I think I might be a little autistic? And they say that because they, like, hopped a fence or something. Like, just say you want to call yourself quirky but can't because people think it's cringe. Like, just say that. Literally just say that. Because when I actually pull up to the function and tell people I'm autistic, they're like, we know. No, okay, but seriously, like, the other day, these people were sitting in a circle, and I hear the tail end of their conversation. Someone's like, oh, like, it's obvious that she's autistic. And I pull up in a wheelchair. You don't get any context on why I'm in a wheelchair. So I just roll up and I say, been there. And everyone was like, oh. I'm kidding. They actually laughed. But I'm trying to make a point, okay? The point is they probably thought I was just joshing because everyone says they're autistic as a freaking joke. But I'm freaking serious, guys. I think that was kind of apparent, though. Please finger coil your hair and diffuse it. Thank you. And I love the smiley face at the end, okay? You're not gonna be smiling when I diffuse a hornet's nest in your bed. Yes, I diffuse my hair. God! Okay? I'm just mad because I was filming that video and I was like, my hair looks bad. I hope no one says anything about it. I hope no one named Olivia says anything about it. Why would you say that? Why? God just be making people, bro. You're peculiar. Speaking of God, I saw that cross in your bio and I have to tell you, thy neighbor does not feel very loved right now. So, quit playing on my cellular. Also, you will start coughing in 5 minutes. Also, I'm gonna block you. Yeah, I'm that mad. I'm mad. Stop trying to ban TikTok, please. Oh my God, it looks like I have a little arm with no hand. But seriously, like, this is the 3rd time they've tried to ban TikTok. Ban Twitter. I've seen one too many baloney ponies on that app, and my retinas need to break. And you know, the worst part of it all is when adults start talking about it. So, what you gonna do when they ban TikTok? Probably develop a dissociative mental disorder a couple years later than planned. Shut the fuck up! Like, old people just don't know what they're talking about. If there was a filter that could steal your information by scanning your eyes, I would have invented it already. I'm home alone right now. You know what that means. Sorry. Alexa, play CBAT by Hudson Mohawk.
CBAT is only available with Amazon Music for 30 days and then $4.99 a month until you cancel.
Alexa, stop!
Based on this.
Bro.
Here's some music by Seatbelts on Amazon Music.
Being in a friend group where they all date each other and like most of them are couples is so sinister. I can't even begin to explain. Like, imagine you're like, guys, let's have a little kickback, and then you actually hang out and you're like, are we submitting a self-tape for Love Island? Like, why are you all breeding? And they just, like, pass each other around as well. Because, like, yes, I understand sometimes, like, you fall for your friend. Like, that's how it works. But I look at these couples and it's like, girl, you have more chemistry with your cousin. Like, what is this? I just don't understand. Like, girl, if you're lonely, download Hinge. Don't turn this friend group into The Bachelorette. It's just so terrifying when friends that have known each other for years start dating. Because it's like, why are you hard launching on Instagram? That is your twin brother. Like, what is this? Is my dad watching TV from the driveway? Why is this so loud? Anyway, it's basically like those friend groups in TV shows, but they're not as hot. So it's like, delete this.
Don't make me pull that face card out.
Girl, what face card?
What face card? This one.
Stop saying TikTok's getting banned. Just do it or don't, okay?
Stop playing with me.
Because the same thing happens every single time. Guys, what's happening to TikTok? Oh my God, it's happened 4 times. Go outside. Just in case, guys, follow my Instagram. No, I don't want to see your skate clips. Shut up. I'm sorry. I'm a little tense. But what also really gets my goat is when adults are like, yeah, Should have banned that long time ago. They stealing your information. You just signed your soul away to Candy Crush. What are you talking about? And it's just funny how the whole concern is like about your information getting stolen. Bro, come on. You got a microchip getting swiped through your ass crack every night. Like, all your information has already been stolen. Relax. What precious information is China gonna get, okay? Other than edits of grown men in my collection. Who said that? Guys, what was that? They're listening. Be serious. Old people. Go buy something on Facebook Marketplace. Get out of my face. Get out. If you're one of those people who shoot fireworks in your yard all night when it's not even 4th of July, just know that I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. No, seriously, is it just to make me go insane? Because there's no way you love America that much. Why is it every single night? Like, are we popping fireworks for next 4th of July? Like, what is so endearing about it that you have to pop these fireworks for, like, 3 hours, okay? Just give it a good 15 minutes and then pop back inside, okay? Because it's every night, okay? How much did you have to spend on fireworks? Like, what? Like, it literally just sounds like I can hear you having explosive diarrhea down the street. Like, it's like... I guess what I'm trying to say is, 4th of July, I get it. But I don't suppose every other night you could climb out of my ass and do something else. Does it have to be fireworks? Okay, can we maybe do a jigsaw puzzle or something? Do your taxes. Dude, I don't want to be this person, but high school couples suck. Like, if you're gonna be a coupling, can you not do it right in front of the door I'm trying to enter? But the thing is, like, I'm not jealous. It's more like white, hot, fiery, unbridled rage and anger. Or, like, something to that effect. It just pisses me off. Like, dude, you're supposed to be in math, so unless you're measuring the circumference of your girlfriend's bounce houses, get to class. But they're happy. Awesome. Well, like, maybe be happy, like, off to the side. Or, like, under a tarp or something. Okay, maybe I am just, like, a bitter old woman at heart. I mean, why else would I be wearing a string of pearls? Like, seriously, you're skipping class to jiggle your boyfriend's man boobs? I'm gonna laugh when you don't graduate. If you've never had to deal with the horror of making plans with male friends, I will literally envy you for the rest of my life. I could text one of my male friends and be like, you free tomorrow? And you would think I just asked them to recite all 50 states in backwards alphabetical order. They're like, I don't know. How do you not know? It's your life. It's your day. It's happening tomorrow. Do the check-in with an assistant? I know your to-do list for tomorrow, okay? Play basketball, eat a sandwich, and itch your balls. I'm sure you can fit lunch in there somewhere. And I don't care if you're busy, but it's like, when I text you and say 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, how are you gonna just be like, type shit? Like, girl, you need to help me. Okay, I can't be like, okay, my friend, we're gonna get breakfast at 9 o'clock, so you're gonna have to set your alarm for 8:30. You're a grown man. Okay, and then they want to start acting like I'm strict. Not my fault you went D1 and absolutely nothing but blowing off plans, okay? And I'm a very go-with-the-flow kind of person when it comes to plans, but it's like, a location would be nice. A time. A response, even, okay? It's, like, do you think that the sky is gonna open up and some higher power is gonna be like, Taco Bell at 1:30? You just have to respond to the group chat, that's it. People love to say, I hate loving this generation. I hate it. And I understand the frustration, okay? A teenage boy snapping me at 11 p.m. asking me what I'm doing is not ideal for me either. However, I don't understand what generation people are thinking to go back to. I don't get it. Like, when people say they want that old-fashioned kind of love, I don't know what you mean. Like, you're not gonna find anything other than a domestic violence dispute. I'm just being real. If you're thinking, like, 90s, I'm still lost, okay? Boys were snapping the bra strap back then, too. Like, I don't understand. And honestly, the worst thing is anytime someone says, like, I wish we could go back in time. I really wish people would hear themselves when they say that, because in my book, that has to be, like, at least 3 hate crimes. Just don't say that around me. I'm not saying it's hopeless to find love. I'm just saying, like, it's not because of the invention of Hinge. It's literally always been about trial and error. I don't know why you're trying to go back to World War II to find your bae. I will never understand how people will get screwed over so villainously, like the situation provokes an entire memoir, and they just let it go. And they'll drop it so casually. It's like, oh my god, I never told you about when my ex-boyfriend cheated on me at my grandpa's funeral with my grandma. Oh my... I'm over it, though. No. no, we gotta keep an eye on you. You were dating the Joker. Like, don't get me wrong, this is the healthy response, but it's so jarring that people like that exist. Because me personally, someone sasses me once, I gotta disappear for a year, come back totally ripped, become the president of the United States, date their mom. Like, I be a feature on their favorite rapper's new single. I can't let anything go. I mean, and it's minor things. Like, I'm over here like, when they say you're annoying, and then, you know, there's someone who's like, when she says you look like a DreamWorks character after the animator's budget got cut, like, where are you finding these people? But me personally, I see wed when I'm English, so you do not want to get on my bad side. People have become so shamelessly devious on the internet that, like, it genuinely boggles the mind, because I feel like 8 years ago, the worst hate comment you could ever dream of receiving is like, you suck and you smell. But now it's like someone could just post a selfie and the comments are like, am I the only one who thinks that she looks like Shrek on estrogen? Also, teamwork, I follow back. And like, yeah, some hate comments do make me like titter and chuckle, etc. But I feel like we're just neglecting the fact that they will in fact land you in like the 9th circle of hell. Like, if you're hating on someone because like they did something wrong, I mean, go ahead and, you know, say that like is their biggest op. I don't care. But if it's like literally for no reason, like they're not tickling your fancy, so you have to tell them that they look like the painting from It. No, that's where you lost. I don't know. It's not right. It's not right. Like, I don't know what happened to blocking people, because like I'll see that I'm tagged in a video all the time and I click on it. I'm like, hey, who tagged me? Who tagged me? And then the video's like, comment the most disgusting, worthless creator with chapped lips and no money and no future. Okay, why do we as a society have to pretend to like people that we don't like, okay? Because it's gotten to a point, I'm too tired for all that. I'm just gonna look at you and say, I don't like you. That's probably cause for some kind of diagnosis, but I don't care, I'm tired of it. Also, it makes me paranoid that my friends don't like me, because it's like, why are you hanging out with the man who just yesterday you said is the reason people choose the bear? Like, then what do you think about me? What do you say about me? Okay, I'm a people pleaser, so I kind of see the vision. But I would never hang out with someone I don't like. I would literally rather dookie in a laptop and close it. Can we as a society just start telling people, hey, I don't like you, and also you smell like a little bit of doo-doo, because people need to know that one too. You know where my trust issues come from? People who just be lying for no reason. And yes, I do that sometimes, okay? I do. But it's only okay when I do it. Like, if I'm telling a story and you don't seem interested, I have to tell you that I'm seeing visions of, like, John F. Kennedy or something. But some people just do it for no reason. Like, I will be attentively listening to a story and will be like, and then the president walked in. Why? Like, what is the reason? Why? Like, one time my friend fully tried to convince me, you know, I almost became a K-pop star. Oh. Did you? Oh. Some other girl was like, yeah, my house is made entirely of glass. What? I've been to your house. It's at the end of a cul-de-sac. If anything, the moral of the story is, if you're gonna lie, it has to be thought out and you gotta stick with it forever.
You see, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that. Reverse it.
Hey guys, I made a new friend recently, and tell me why she's the first person to ever tell me that I blurt out weird and uncomfortable things. She wasn't being mean about it. She was joking around, but I was like, oh, you're right. Like, the first time we ever FaceTimed, I just told her that my grandma was on life support. And then today I told her, well, my grandma's no longer on life support. And she said, yay, I love your grandma. I don't even know your grandma. And I said, that's okay. My grandma doesn't know me. She has Alzheimer's. Oh yeah, and then another time we were talking about how we both have, like, Instagram accounts for our dogs. You know, we were, like, making fun of each other for it. And she followed it, and I was like, oh, well, she's dead. Like, I sent her the account, knowing that my dog had already... I don't know why I did that. So I guess she was right, but she hasn't been scared away. So, as long as I don't tell her about my dad's side of the family, we're good. Guys, I didn't know I was supposed to be, like, studying for midterm, like... I've never taken midterms before. I didn't know that they were this serious, where everyone is going home and cramming for hours. I haven't done a thing. Well, I've, 4 days? And I spent my study hall playing Family Guy Roleplay Simulator on Roblox. And I narrated it in Lois's voice. To be fair, it's pretty good. Peter, I'm gonna fail my midterm. Okay, I'm sure you're just mad because I sound like a beautifully blossomed young man. And you probably sound like you have a stripper name, like Candy or Tickle Me Dough Face. Okay, so here's how I imagine you sound.
If only you didn't sound like a man.
That was kind of hot. What? Okay. Yeah, anyone else super turned on right now? Okay, I forgot people from my school can see this. Oh my god, I have so much to complain about today. Why do people act mad peculiar in the school hallways just for attention? Because there's no way that someone's parents neglect them that much that they have to do that. These two guys kept slamming themselves into the lockers super loud, and their, like, inbred ginger friend kept screaming. That was so mean. Okay, and there's, like, this garage door in our school, I don't know how to explain it, and they ran into it and left a dent. Do you know how embarrassing that is? That's the equivalent of, like, leaving a humongous aspirin. Like, no, how are you not embarrassed that you just did that? Like, what? Oh my god, you screamed really loud. You're the next Chris Rock. I hate you. You know what would be funny? Me compressing every atom in your body and using you as a golf ball. Would that be funny? Wait, I have another one. What if, as a joke, you, like, bought deodorant and, like, put it on? As a joke, obviously. Hearing that someone is talking bad about you is literally treacherous, because tell me why my friend was like, someone's talking trash about you, and my bowels immediately started moving at the speed of light. Because, what are y'all saying? Because, first of all, talking trash, the only thing I can imagine is someone like, I'm gonna give you a knuckle sandwich. But second, I don't even say anything. Like, I am pleading the Fifth Amendment at school every day. I am taking a vow of silence. I say maybe 20 words a day. So I would imagine it's because of my TikTok followers. But seriously, okay? What were y'all saying? Curiosity may have killed the cat, okay? But satisfaction brought it back. So whoever was talking, please just make an alt account. Sometimes I just think about what the rules were like in elementary school, and I'm like, how did I let that slide, bro? What do you mean I had to bend over this crusty, musty, lead-poisoning fountain just to get a sip of water every few hours? Oh, and if some freak behind me says, 1, 2, 3, that's enough for me? It's on site. And why was there always a teacher beefing with a student for being late? My brother in Christ, they cannot drive. They can't even spell drive. Oh my god, and I have no idea why. At my school, they would literally force those nasty cartons of milk down your throat. Like, they would check your milk before you go out to recess, and if you didn't drink all your milk, they would be pissed! That is, like, dystopian. Do you understand that? I cannot believe I let that slide. Like, every day, this, like, male 6'2" freak teacher would come up to me and be like, did you drink your milk? Bro, how were the police not called? That has to be a felony. I'm gonna get my lick back. Trust. Okay, people always hate on freshmen, right? I don't hate on them. I'm scared. One of them pushed me into the lockers this week. And from what I could tell, we were not filming a 2000s drama comedy, so I don't know why that happened. So, yeah, maybe next week someone will steal my lunch money. Because I want them to like me. But they're mean. I wanted the kind of dynamic where they're like a young person doing my yard work and I'm like an old person that invites them in for cookies and lemonade. Is that too much to ask? Apparently so, because they're sassy. Okay, calm down, booster seat. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Why does it make me irrationally angry when someone stinks? Like, if I walk through a fart, it's raps. The rage is unmatched. How dare you fart? Ironically, I am actually on the toilet. Like, no disrespect, I know some people don't have access to, like, all the hygiene necessities, but there was a kid in my class, I kid you not, he just smells like a fart. Like, he just sits there and farts all day. Like, I guarantee you, it is like Hoover Dam down there. He is... Like, BO is a different story. It literally smells like a sulfur leak. And yesterday, I coughed. It was kind of a gross cough, but he went... Are you serious? You're covering your mouth when every single day I have to sit here getting buzzed off a fart and I don't say anything? I'm not trying to hate on farting, but what is the science behind this kid smelling like a fart? The whole period! What is a high school party? Like, are those even real? What do you do? There's no occasion! You're just in a room with a bunch of people from your school drinking. I would rather take 17 laxatives and then glue my ass cheeks together. And there are people in my grade, freshmen, they're like, yeah, I'm going to a party this weekend. We're gonna do alcohol. What the fuck? Like, I would literally rather play board games with my grandma. She's dead. And there are also people in my grade who are like, I wish I was cool enough to get invited to parties. Who are you right now? Just wait until you're in college and have a real party instead of playing fucking cops and robbers in your uncle's backyard. I would do that. That sounds fun. Everyone's talking about what people are wearing to Coachella. And, like, what's cute, what's ugly, why on earth is no one talking about how genuinely miserable Coachella looks? I'm truly not hating on people who go to Coachella. Like, I hope you enjoy yourself because, like, I personally would rather be covered in raw meat and thrown into a lion's cage than spend a single day at Coachella. And I'm aware how dramatic that sounds, but I'm watching these Coachella videos from the comfort of my own bed, and I still feel a shiver down my spine. Because what do you mean you waited in line hours for a public shower? I just get overstimulated easily, so music festivals never appealed to me, but, like, Coachella specifically just seems like military training, but, like, Travis Scott is there. Like, I don't understand, why do you go? And I'm not really talking about people who have money, because if you're, like, loaded, of course you're gonna like Coachella. You're being dropped from a private jet straight in a barricade for Charlie XCX, yeah! But, like, what do you mean you're camping in the desert and you're using bottles of water to shower? Like, you can literally just be convicted of a crime and have the exact same experience. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't need to relate to everything someone says. You don't. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of me saying, oh, I have, like, 5 friends, girl. And they're like, no, me too. Me too. And then you're going to homecoming with, like, a whole village. Like, just, it's okay. Just tell me I'm a loser. Like, it's fine. Girl, it's okay to have an interesting life. Like, it's like, no, I'm not doing anything this summer either. I'm just quickly popping into every East Asian country and giving Joe Biden a pedicure. What about you? What are you doing this summer? It's like, not me being big. Oh, not me being a big gargantuan beast. And it's like, oh, like, what'd you do? And they're like, oh, I don't know. Like, I ate lunch. I don't know. You're normal. Okay, and that's okay. And that's okay. You just asked me in 7th grade, okay? I was trying. You know? I'm so sick of people on TikTok thinking that we live in some kind of movie. Y'all will just post something lacking so much common sense and be like, imagine. What if we all just stop paying our bills? What are they gonna do about it? Your electricity will get cut out? Do not think that I forgot about them. Imagine we all walk out of the White House to this song and it's on fire. Bitches be having a playlist called Overthrowing the Government, and the first song is Hayloft by Mother Mother. You did not just manipulate your mom into letting you sit in the front seat, you just finally met the height requirements. You are not an anime character! What the hell are you doing? Bro, imagine we took a picture of all of us JoJo posing. Bro, can we? Oh, Eyes of Heaven. You haven't even seen JoJo. I know. It's just stuck in my head. You haven't even seen JoJo. What the hell are you doing? Oh, okay, what's with this? Just a little JoJo inspired. You're at your brother's wedding. Getting that JoJo's physique. Okay. You literally just took the dog for a walk. I can't do it! Jeez. Okay, now a silly one. What the fuck? I don't know if it's a universal thing or if it's just my mother, but she is convinced that if I am standing in a 6-mile radius with a man, we are in love and secretly dating. And we have grandchildren. I could tell my mother, hey, I made a friend today. He's cool. And she would be like, I wasn't born yesterday. Okay, I'm not an idiot. God forbid I have a male friend. She thinks we already started a family heirloom. I have a male friend who has a boyfriend. I still see a twinkle in her eye like she's not convinced. Okay. Okay, if you say you're not romantically involved, I'll believe you. Okay. Listen, if you ever catch me absolutely riding for a celebrity or an influencer when they do something problematic, just come up to me and pull the trigger. You've never truly experienced secondhand embarrassment until you see someone like that, like, say a slur or, like, run over a dog or maybe both at the same time, and there's still people in the comments like, oh my god, we talked about this, stop it. But they can never make me hate you. What? Like, you don't know who that is, and they don't know who you are, so what is the point? Why are you absolutely glazing them like you're getting paid to do so? Listen, I'm not trying to start trouble, but there's perchance one creator in mind who has multiple offenses on their name, and everyone in the comments is still like, they can never make me hate you. A shiver right down my spine. You are useless. Okay, you're gonna try and get into heaven, and God is gonna pull up those screenshots. It does not matter how much I worship someone. I could have a jar of their toenail clippings next to my bed, but I am ready to switch up at any moment, okay? I got a hit out on them right now. You know what will never be real to me? Being above the age of, like, 12 and having an allowance. If you don't just say you're gonna apply for a job and then never do like the rest of us, I swear to God. I had a friend, he was like, yeah, I get paid $75 a week for chores. My brother, you are either lying or your mother's laundering money, because what? Or, like, what do you mean you get rewarded with money for a good report card? If I get a good report card, then I just, like, won't get locked in a room and cursed for eternity. I'm kidding, please don't call CPS. Imagine being like, dude, it's on me. It's payday. And it's because you, like, sweep the floors this morning. I'm just saying, picking up dog poop does not get you far on a resume. Let me know if it does, though, because I would be a CEO. Any class clown, I have to do you a service and tell you that you are not funny. Okay, why the frick is this teacher yapping right now? So when you imagine yourself telling this joke and people laughing, are you surrounded by the whole cast of Disney Channel? Or I promise you, since elementary school, they have had 5 jokes. Is that a phone? Are you on your phone? I have a question. Are you on a deodorant strike? Buddy, if they open up a comedy club targeted towards 5-year-olds with a 9-hour screen time, I promise you, you will be the first to know, okay? Until then, do your exit ticket. Like, truly one of the hardest things to watch is a celebrity or an influencer being canceled and them handling it in the worst way physically possible. 1, trying to act like unbothered by it. Worst possible scenario. How are you indirect posting to the entirety of the internet? Can't cancel somebody who doesn't care. And meanwhile, they like bombed an orphanage. Or when they pull out the cancel culture. I can't stand cancel culture. No, I did not mean to drown those 2 toddlers. This is cancer culture. What the? Cancel culture. Number 3, pretending like nothing happened. That's wild. But it has the highest success rate. Like, I feel like at that point, I have to respect the grind. You know what I mean? Yes, I hate women, but here's my new album featuring 21 Savage. There's this guy, and everyone's obsessed with him. I hate him so much. I can't complain to anyone, because if I bring up his name, oh, my little baby squinkly boo, yes, I love him. I hate you. No one cares that he looks like humans before evolution. He's a man, so people are like, I like this guy. Well, guess what, buddy? Not me, okay? I promise you I will dedicate the rest of my life to making sure that every single beverage you drink until the day you die has just a little bit of my pee in it. See you at school tomorrow, buddy. This is terrible. I'm gonna say it anyway. How is it that the biggest creators on this app are the most unfunny people to grace this miserable earth? Are these people stealing their video ideas right out of Lele Pond's drawer? Who are you? I'm not saying I'm Seinfeld, but there's no way that these people watch their videos back and laugh. Like, small creators are the funniest. It's like when you hit 1 million, you sell your soul, but instead you're signing a contract with fucking Disney Channel. What are these jokes? I just hit 1 million, so it should be coming soon. Guys, we've got company. Oh my god, I'm funny, and I don't care what anyone says about it. If you've never had a bad hair era, I don't trust you, because there is so much character development you're missing out on from that. Like, I've had to be real funny this month to make up for it looking like someone did my hair with one hand, okay? Granted, it was me who did it. I don't know if you could guess that. I think the most embarrassing part about a bad hair era is you just know everyone is speculating what prompted this. Like, who screwed you over so bad that you had to become Poppy from Trolls? Like, no, what's worse is when it finally becomes a safe space for people to voice their opinions. Like, I told my mom, hey, I don't actually like my hair. And she said, are you proud of me for not saying anything? Like, no, stop trying to protect my self-esteem and just tell me I look like Weird Al. Did I get mad at my friends when they said it looked bad? Yes, but it's because you have to ease me into it, okay? You gotta be like, remember Eddie Munson? And I'll be like, yeah, why? And you'll be like, I don't know, something about this moment just reminded me of it. If you're an only child, you are not real. Maybe I'm just a hater, but I can't imagine an only child having a very interesting life. I just imagine all only children are homeschooled and gain consciousness at age 12, and their biggest dream is to become like a state senator or something. That's not to say that everyone with siblings is bearable, though, because if you come up to me and say some shit like, yes, I'm a girl, but I do have 3 brothers, so I will definitely kick your ass. I'm going to be on national news. Just, if you're an only child, you missed so many character-building experiences. Like, for instance, the time I threw a Barbie doll at my sister, or the time I threw a Barbie house at my sister, or the time I threw a clock radio at my sister. And that build, I did her a favor. You ever see a video on your For You page? It has 0 likes, and you think, am I the only one who has to bear this? Like, if the video had thousands of views, they would be getting ripped apart. But no, I'm the only viewer. I have to live with this. I have to die with this video. I can't bond with anyone else. It's just me. This is my impression of the type of video I'm talking about. So I'm currently off my meds, right? And that doesn't mean, like, I'm going insane. I'm just having withdrawal. So I'm just not mentally here. Like, the past 3 days have literally felt like GTA. Let me walk you through how it's been. Yesterday, I had to give a presentation in history class. This is what it was like, essentially. So I'm giving the presentation and my teacher asks me a question. I just didn't even process it. So the kid, like, sitting in the front row was like, he was like, missiles. This is me. Missile. Then today, you know that one DM feature where it's like, say hi to, and it's the like wave emoji, like, hey! I sent that to someone on accident, and I was so mortified, I spent the rest of study hall like this. And then I sneezed, and the kid next to me said, bless you, and I said, please give me my meds back. Nothing feels real. Please. If you've ever heard a horror story about the DMV, just know it's true. Okay, I went there on Friday. I feel like I escaped Alcatraz. We're at the counter and my mom's just like, hey, we're just here to take her picture for her temps. The woman goes, can she talk? Why would you do me like that? Yes, I can talk. Anyway, I did not know you had to bring the Bill of Rights and the Emancipation Proclamation just to get your picture taken. So all I had was a car registration and a letter to confirm my address. She hands me the letter back and goes, open it up and take it out. I almost put my hands up. Just take anything you want, please, please. And she asked if I wanted to be an organ donor. I said, yeah. She said, good. Okay, now I'm scared. That response makes me feel like you're gonna help yourself before it's my time. But then I ended up signing this paper, which probably was an agreement to hand over my firstborn child. And she was like, oh my god, your signature. Beautiful. Oh my god, no one knows cursive anymore. Mom, yes. Parenting, yes. Oh. I was too confused and suffering from whiplash to be flattered, but at least she likes me, maybe. If you happen to see me looking a little bit frail or maybe a little bit off the next couple days, just know it's because I hopped on this app and the first thing I saw was a grown woman saying that she doesn't wash her hands after she goes to the bathroom, and hundreds of comments agreeing. Just know that that's why. Because what could possibly be keeping you from washing your hands? Is it the 5-step walk to the sink? You're not shipping off to Nam. Is it the 20 seconds it takes to lather your hands? Is that 20 valuable seconds you could use with your fingers up your ass? You disgust me. It's not even like these are like a bunch of Frank Gallagher like disciples that are like, I don't even wash my hands. I just get up, light a cigarette, eat a chocolate bar. No, like these are like cute 20-something-year-old girls that are like, no, I don't wash my hands. I just take a big deuce and then hop on the treadmill. What? This was like genuinely my last straw. I'm gonna just start watching the Snapchat Explore page.
Now you have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees.
It truly is so humbling to have like really smart friends. Cause like I'm an above average student. Okay? Kinda. But I have like insanely smart friends. Okay, because I only have 2 of them. Anyway, I literally asked them if they wanted to have a sleepover, and one of them was like, no, I don't want to have a sleepover before midterms. Midterms are in 3 weeks. And I'm not trying to shade. I just like can't relate at all. Like sometimes they start talking about like the super difficult classes they're taking, and I'll just like go nonverbal and stare at a tree. Like it makes me just want to like get my life together. But I won't. Anyway, yeah, no shade. No shade, guys. But if one of them complains about getting an 89 one more time, I'm going to push him down the stairs. I don't know why this happens, but every time I stumble upon a celebrity who, like, everyone knows and has known except for me, I get, like, irrationally angry. Like, so much in a way that makes me want to learn about psychology because it's, like, so puzzling. Because it's just, like, who are you? Like, I just experienced this, like, insane, unbridled confusion I've never felt before when I click this person's comments thinking it's a normal, average Joe, and everyone in the comments is like, please notice me, I've been listening to your music since 300 BCE, when I was in the cave prophesizing your existence. Huh? Like, who is this? Someone tell me before I get my hands dirty and make a Google search. Like, I don't know, I just always start to hate whoever it is whenever this happens. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a fear of missing out. I usually just blame everything on my parents' divorce. But long story short, too many people's careers are taking off. I need you guys to slow down and pay your dues because there's too many unknown people on my For You page answering, like, Google's most asked questions. I don't know who this is. But everyone else does. Making me feel a little sheltered. I don't like it. Please stop. Okay, I feel like everyone talks about how they love, like, knowing someone has a crush on them. Girl, I hate it. Ew, I hate it so much. Like, when you just know. Because there's this guy at my school, and Bro, he be lurking like he's a lurker, okay? Cause like today, we were like lined up at the doors to leave class, and he was like inching closer to me. Tell me why I was like fighting for my life, trying not to clock him in the face. Is that evil? Is this a sign of low self-esteem? I feel like it is. Cause like they're like plotting. What if this guy literally doesn't? What if someone like farted and he was trying to get away? No, but I swear this guy wants me so bad. No, but like they're plotting, like in their brain. You just know, and like when they talk to you, they seem like nervous. I'm just uncomfortable knowing I could be watched. I need to be ugly sometimes. I need to sit like this. I'm a nice person, with the exception of when someone bumps into me in the school hallway, because I will literally turn into the Joker. And I'm not talking about like a little like, oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm talking about the people that literally turn into a propeller and catapult me directly at the sun at 120 miles per hour. This happens average 3 times a day, like maybe because I'm built like a blade of grass, but I will just walk through the hallway and I'm getting pushed around. Okay, and it brings out a kind of unbridled rage that I've never felt within myself. It ruins my day, okay? I was in the lunch line the other day, and some kid, like, had his back to me, and he, like, backed up and, like, pushed me fully. I was like, and maybe this was, like, obnoxious of me, because it was obviously an accident, but, yeah, I gave him the nastiest look. I hit him with the... Ooh, that was so corny to do in silence. Baddie comebacks. Why did I get him with that? Why did we as a society just skid past trypophobia? Because who are these people? And why are they scared of small holes? You wanna talk shit? Like I won't put a puppet in your bed. This triggered my trypophobia. Spell trypophobia. Get the fuck out of here. Hi guys, I'm gonna try on homecoming dresses because I don't care enough to go out and buy one, so I'm just gonna find one. Let's go! Okay, I'm in my storage room right now because I have dresses from my dead grandma. Sorry. I'm trying to like climb up here. Okay, first dress, I'm grabbing the back just because I'm lacking. Bro, no, dresses do not suit me at all, bro. Ooh, this dress isn't so bad, and I even put on heels. I'm kind of trying to hide the gams, though, because I don't really shave my legs, but hey, that's just life in the jungle, huh? Okay, bro, dresses are so 2012. I'm gonna pull up like this, and if I get homecoming queen, big if, I'm gonna make the king wear the dress, and I'm gonna make him shave his legs. See you guys then! Hey guys, this is my Christmas haul for normal functioning people of society who do not receive tens of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise every single Christmas. Thank you very much. So basically what I'm saying is this is like a more realistic Christmas haul, if you will. So first off, headband. Can't go wrong. Skincare headband. Hello Kitty. Plushie. Thank you. Digital camera. I am aware that I said that this is a realistic Christmas haul, but to me, I feel like this is the average middle class Christmas. Like you get the one big gift. You know what I mean? I don't know where I don't know where it's from. Like it's just, yeah, it just says digital camera, so I don't know where it came from other than China. But it takes pictures. And it records video, so I will be on my YouTube grind, though I have never posted a YouTube video in my life. But it's coming, so be on the lookout in the next 10 to 15 years. Jungkook from BTS, bro. I fear that I was actually trying so hard not to make, like, insanely inhumane sounds opening this Christmas morning. Not in, like, a weird way, but in just an off-putting way. Like that. Look at... Look what this holiday has done to me. Now let's move into some makeup. Very exciting. I got these 2 Tower 28 lip glosses. Love it. This had to be super expensive. This all came from one person except for this one. This Givenchy Prism Libre powder. Space Cowboy glitter shimmer. So excited about it. And then also Urban Decay, this glitter liner. Look at that. Thank you very much. Ooh. Oh, how about we get me some lotion for Christmas? Okay, that's right. I have a few more things. Oh, Hello Kitty makeup bag. Cutesy. This Hello Kitty zip up. Okay. Sheets. I got sheets. Try to contain yourself. Candle. Yankee candle. And that does smell like scrumptious. I think that's it, other than like maybe some gift card, some gift cards. I did get a Chick-fil-A gift card. I am aware that they are not of the most morally correct companies, but thou chicken sandwich is scrumptious, and I am a part of the minority group that they especially despise. So do not put me on Twitter. Oh! Korean cookbook. Hair clips! Just a disclaimer, guys, I am 100% bragging about everything I got. Anyway, Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas! I really wish I was normal. I genuinely have no idea where my self-esteem lies, because, like, a lot of the time, I'm walking around and I'm like, I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie. Wait. I'm a baddie. Within the same minute, I could literally just pass a reflective surface and be like, oh, that's Weird Al. Yeah, like, that's just an episode of Celebrities Then and Now. That's Rock Lee. Like, I genuinely sometimes look at myself and I'm like, you're a creature. What are you? On the other hand, sometimes I'll look at myself and be like, God, no! And it's not even like, well, it's probably because you wear makeup. No, it's not. I can literally wear a full face of makeup, and sometimes I'll catch myself and be like, you look like a prototype, like something's not right. Same thing, I could catch myself without makeup, and I'll be like, you are God's favorite. So I really have no idea how I feel about myself. Or frankly, what I even look like. I don't really know. Are you a My Hero fan? Oh, no, it's kind of cringe. I mean, I prefer... Oh, it'll all be over soon. Whoa! Bakugo literally does no wrong. I wouldn't say that. Hey, Buzzy Beautiful Sunshine Nugget. What if you didn't wake up? Okay, be honest. Do you think Deku is straight? Honestly, I'm kind of afraid to answer. It's literally just a matter of opinion. It doesn't even matter to me. Dude, this My Hero arc is crazy. It's Kirishima eating a sandwich. Oh. I freaking want Deku so bad. Is he not like 16? Okay, and I'm 24. Bakugo walks so freaking crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, anyway. Audrey, look. He walks like... Do you realize that Todoroki could literally solo Eren? Nah, this is a list of everyone who could beat Todoroki. See all those people on there? I can't read. Okay, can we at least agree that AOT is better? Alright. You're going back. No. Hey guys, I'm trying to figure out what my personality is gonna be when I go back to school next year, so let's give it a go. Okay, first one, like, extroverted, quirky, popular. Maybe not popular. Yo, can I sit here? Thanks. Bro, this class sucks, bro. Bro, this class drives me vans off the wall, bro. I hate this class, bro. Okay, number 2, mysterious. Obviously. Bro, okay, number 3, maybe I'll just be the weird kid. You know, who, like, miraculously always has their ass crack showing a little bit. Oi. Beck. My favorite thing is every year, everyone above the age of, like, 14 is like, guys, it doesn't feel like Christmas. What's going on? Is it just me? Or does it not feel like Christmas? Well, when you're 25 years old, guys, something's different. Like, you are in high school and on Prozac. Like, of course, Christmas is not going to be the same as when you're, like, 5 years old. And it's every year, every holiday. It just doesn't feel like Flag Day. Oh my god, you're not in the Christmas spirit? When Thanksgiving was, like, yesterday? Bullets have left guns slower. Watch a Christmas movie. Or you say one more stupid thing, I'm gonna be posted up in your chimney. You just watch it. Hi, my name's... Kilo, how can I help you get the pins, huh? Oh, yeah. You could put this on one of those Demon Slayer backpacks over there. I know you want it. Oh. Our special item today is actually this Megami plush. Oh. clothes are movable? That is a child. Excuse me, where do you guys have your anime shirts?
I got the perfect shirt for you. Ready? Just a girl who loves anime and ramen. Do you know how to JoJo pose?
Yeah.
Great. Can you do that for me? 3, 2... Do you have a membership with us?
No.
You're gonna want one. Great, so I'm just gonna need a first and last name, email, home address, your mom's maiden name, social security number, credit card front and back. And with today's purchase, you get a free kawaii potato pin.
I'll pass. Can I have my receipt?
There you go. Have a desu day!
I need people to start being so much more insane when they like something because I literally cannot pretend to be normal any longer. I just can't do it, okay? If I happen to catch wind of the fact that we like the same thing, it's over for you. I will never leave you alone. I will come up to you and I'll be like, oh, you like Impractical Jokers? Name every impractical joke. And listen, I'm this way because of a few disorders and I can live with that, but it doesn't change the fact that I can't comprehend the fact that people can like something and it doesn't consume them completely. If I asked you about a celebrity that you like, I literally expect nothing short of their medical records to be at my disposal. You're supposed to know everything like I do. I know everything about everything I like. Like, I'm just saying, if you mention, like, a TV show or a singer or a celebrity or something once, I will literally never let it go. I'll send you every single TikTok I see. I'll reference it every single time we see each other. I don't know what's wrong with me. Getting old enough to learn the lore about your family is so weird. You know, it's just a Tuesday night, and then all of a sudden, oh, hey, Uncle Ronnie, yeah, he assassinated JFK, yeah. A hypothetical, by the way. Literally, they just drop it on you as if it won't literally change the way you view your family for the rest of your life. Yeah, you know, your Aunt Miriam is the reason Amelia Earhart went missing. I don't know if this is gonna be relatable, but I'm not really talking about, like, family drama. Oh, Aunt Nancy stole my pocket watch. No, it's like, do not tell your friends about this. Like, that kind of lore. Like, what? I don't want to go missing. This video's a joke. Hear me out. I think the easiest species to talk to is like the trademark straight man who's just like I love it. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like that, just the genre of man, just like the aloof straight man who just kind of like agrees with everything you say. Like, yeah. And I feel comfortable talking to them because men are sassy these days. Men have become mean girls. Anyways, like I feel like me and a lot of men are both lacking social skills equally. So I can be like, have you seen the new episode of the... And then they'll be like, yeah, we're bonded. Immediately we're bonded. Like, I feel like I could confess, like, a heinous crime to a man and they'd be like, yeah, let's go. And that's a beautiful thing because a lot of men are mean. The other day, a man looked at me like this. Girl, get out of my face. Does anyone know the science behind literally the most evil person you've ever met? Reposting and posting hella like hopecore and like things like be kind, girl, be kind. You're the one moving like prime Thanos. What are you talking about? Be kind. I'm serious. I guarantee the worst person you know has a repost up somewhere that's like how it feels to have a pure heart. How does it feel to have half the population spending their day picturing you choking on food? Like, all I know is love. Actually, all you know is being chopped and pointless. Get off my phone. And it's truly the people who just assumes it doesn't apply to them as well. Like, you can still repost poetry and be a terrible person at the same time. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, man. I understand trying to better yourself, but like, if you're gonna have be kind in your bio, you need to stop telling people they're built like a silverback gorilla. Like, you better be in that confession booth 24/7 because I know what you did. People freaking out about Snapchat AI is probably the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. Oh, it has my location! Do you seriously think that there's not a government-assigned tracking device up your ass right now? Because I guarantee there is. And what do you think this Snapchat AI bot is going to do? You think a fucking router is going to show up at your doorstep? Of course, AI is getting kind of scary. I do have a reoccurring dream of my phone holding a revolver to my head because I accidentally called Siri Alexa. However, artificial intelligence has been around for so long. Why are we hating now? They're gonna steal our jobs. I would love a robot therapist. Anyway, it's just not that serious. Like, do you think we're all gonna turn into machines? Sorry, I powered down for a second. What's up? Are you a guy? I prefer the term handsome man. Nothing is funny about this because I already know this person was not joking. They're just genuinely
Genuinely asking. But I don't think I look like a man. I think I look like maybe an in-between, like if a man and a woman had a baby. Do I actually look like a man? Like, if I was trying to enter a men-only bar, would they let me in? I don't know why I'm asking, I already know. You know what, this actually has me thinking because literally every man that I know has liked me turned out to be gay. Or at least dabbled in the male species. And that tells me all I need to know, so... Shut up! The queen died? Oh my god, I'm next. Do you think all British people got like a signal in their brain the second it happened? What is this? Okay, where's the lamb sauce? Oh my god. How do I become the next queen? Just like send an email or something? First rule, I would make British people illegal. What if they were like going through her room and they just found like a stack of Playboys? I'm gonna get struck by lightning for this video. We don't care what you got for Christmas. Shut up. I do. I care exactly what you got for Christmas. I want to see everything you've ever purchased in your entire life. I want a 4K zoomed in flash on video of you doing... Oh my god. Of you, showing what... Is this like a fetish? I don't know. It's just like, it's so exciting to me. What do? You're showing me what you got for Christmas. You look over, I'm naked. I really just say that. Is that actually like a fetish? Is that a thing? You got a lamp for Christmas? That is crazy. Wow. What else? To anyone who has a little bit of hate in their heart, the most terrifying sentence to hear from somebody is, wait, that's mean, stop. And I am kind. I love kind people. I admire them. But, like, some people are just too kind that I'm uncomfortable. Like, why do you seem like a lobotomy victim? Like, that's not nice. Ooh, you're gonna run a preschool classroom like the Navy one day. I know that. Like, the other day I just dropped that I hate British people. I don't actually. It's a bit. Oh, she was mad. She said something. Why? That's not nice. Okay. I didn't know the queen reincarnated that fast. Like, I understand if someone's, doing a little too much with it. You can be like, okay, relax it. But, oh my god, some people it's like, oh, I don't like her. What? What? That's not nice. Please, bro, okay. You're already getting into heaven. What else do you want? Why do people get personally offended when you're excited for Christmas before Thanksgiving? Take a step back. Right now. But it's not even Thanksgiving yet. I don't give a damn. All I get is 3 days off. Just like Jesus. Okay. Why are these people so stuck on Thanksgiving? You know what? We can be excited for both. Holiday season. Do you have a turkey leg up your ass? Or God forbid, you play a little Christmas music, people will have an aneurysm. Oh, turn it off. Too early. Wait, hold up. Does this scare you? A very humbling situation I continuously find myself in is if I discover that me and someone else don't like the same person, it very quickly becomes obvious that it's a lot more serious for me. If I truly, to my core, don't like someone, it's for a good reason, so I'm going to say whatever I want. Okay? Like, I don't know, if someone, doesn't believe in rights or something, that's a common one these days, I'm gonna say that they look like humans before evolution, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it, but that makes me evil? I'm the evil one, no! And then I feel like I need to, visit a confession booth or something, because, I'll be going full hater, about to punch a wall, and then there's no one else's heart is really in it like mine is. It's just not the same. Some people, it's just entirely too much. I could literally just be like, he looks like he seasons his food with booty flakes. And they'd be like, hey, that is not true or kind. So let's just stop it right now.